Good evening, Facebook. It is 7:37 p.m. Um, I was meditating around like 5 or something. No, earlier, around like 4:30 or something. I was meditating and I fell asleep. And then I woke up just randomly, like bing. And then I was like, yeah, I can't even sleep in this bed here. And even though it's a nice bed and everything, I took it away. But you see, I have the chair here so that I put it under the handle of the door because, no matter what, even if you're in a home with other people, you're always targeted. And actually, earlier today, when there were supposedly like 5 people here, yeah, he was targeting the door. So I was like, well, what the heck? Anyway, so I decided when I woke up that I would go to my favorite spot, which is in the bathroom. That's the safest place for me. I kind of have it under nice salt protection and other protections that my enemies don't need to know. But yeah, I was sleeping. I just needed a minute because I was tired. I was like, okay, I'm gonna rest, and then later I'll wake up and do what I have to do because they really like to attack me at night. It's really getting annoying. And initially I thought somebody had come in the room because let me just show. So basically it's like there's this door. This is the actual bathroom, to the toilet and the shower, and then this one is for hopefully you can see that I have my phone on. But yeah, this one, that one is for into the office, his wife's office. And I heard that door open because it has a little lock and it clicks, and I heard it open very slowly. And I didn't care. I was like, whatever. I was still half asleep. I was like, you know what? My door's locked up tight. No one's coming in here. And then I don't know how long it was, but then I heard it close. And then I heard like on the walls or something. It was weird. And so I woke up, and the first thing I did was pray and rebuke any monitoring spirits. And then I came out, but it was so weird. Oh yeah, that's right. I came out, and so I have, like I said, my little, area where I have salt, and only in one area it was like the salt was scattered, and there were cuts along, and it was only that area, and it had broken into the salt area. So I was like, that's why I woke up, because it had broken in. And so yeah, which sucked because I was at like 6:30. Yeah, and I was sleeping so nicely, but I went in there to sleep. I only slept for like 30 minutes. To see, I can't get any sleep. 10 minutes and I'm harassed. But yeah, I went to bed at not bed, but I went for my nap at like 5:25, and then by 6:06, that's when I got woken up, and that was the time I actually looked at my phone. But yeah, witchcraft is real. They really do. It really sucks because there's over probably 1,023 people that are participants in humiliating, mocking, RAPing me, torturing me, destroying my life. Like, it's not just the 5 people in my family. It's also the, who knows, 15 guys that I've dated, on top of their partners, which means that's 30 people, on top of, dirty government officials, which God knows how many that is, dirty attorneys. For example, I'm supposed to have gotten a court hearing case. My mail, if it was sent, was stolen by the owner. And if it was not sent, it was because somebody bribed an official in the court system not to send me mail so that I could be at a hearing, because I was supposed to be at a hearing this month of October. So, you know, they keep trying, and it's like, I guess they have no choice. You know, they already chose their side. So they're like, well, screw it, I'm already in it, you know. But, and for me, I'm just like, it's like, when, you know, it's like if you're in battle, you know, I get it. I have to say it's a little bit admirable, even though it looks really pathetic, you know, because if I was at war and I was losing, but I knew there was no place for me if I were to surrender, yeah, I would keep fighting, even if I was crawling on the ground. So I understand when people do ugly, demonic, satanic things, and they just do it and do it over and over and over, even when they're losing, because there's no place for them if they surrendered. So it's either death or death. It's a lose-lose, you know? So I get it. It's just really annoying when you're winning and you're just like, okay, now I just have to wait a little longer. All right, now I gotta wait a little longer. You know, it's, I don't know. But no, I do applaud the honorable officials in office, whether they're Masons, Illuminati, witches, whatever, warlocks, wizards. I don't care your role. If you're honorable to your word, I have respect for that, regardless of what side you're on. Seriously, you know, if you can honor your word, that's respectable. It sucks on my side, you know, when I have a side against me, yeah. Anyway, the point is, I just wanted to comment about that, you know. And I know it was witchcraft because there was nobody there. I heard the door close, and the first thing I did was jump up. I didn't even have my glasses on. I jumped up, went out the door, you know, opened his wife's office to see, and there was nobody. There was nobody. Sorry. Holograms and augmented reality can only do so much. This one was genuinely Warcraft. No, Witchcraft. Excuse me. I said Warcraft. You know, I love Warcraft. I love World of Warcraft, but I love Warcraft the original, okay? When it was just the orcs and humans. But, you know, all of them, Warcraft, Warcraft 2, Warcraft 3, World of Warcraft, beautiful. Anyway, I digressed. I'm gonna try to read my Bible without being bothered, because that's another thing. A lot of distractions. And, yeah. I hope everybody has a good evening. And pray for me. And God bless everybody who genuinely is a light worker, Palladian, all types. You know, people that believe and trust in God's word. And thanks for listening to this little video. Have a good night.